The chambers, sorry, the structure of the heart, the layers of the heart. So as I told you, there is a three layers of the heart. The first one is the pericardium, myocardium, endocardium. Let me tell. So you can see here where the myocardium and where the endocardium and where the pericardium. And first I can explain endocardium. As I told you, in the medical terminology, endo is nothing but inside. So if it is the heart, so what is the layer is present within the heart, that is called as endocardium. Inside the layer is called as endocardium. And coming to the middle layer is called as myocardium. So before going to the pericardium, I want to tell what is the many importance of the myocardium. You know what is the meaning of heart attack? You know, my dear students, what is the meaning of here cardiac arrest? That the thing is, when myocardium, when the middle layer of the heart is not getting the sufficient blood supply, it seems it will get the myocardial infarction. The heart attack also called as myocardial infarction. So here myocardial infarction is nothing but when the myocardium is not getting the proper supply, the proper oxygenated blood supply. In that case it is going to block. In that case it is going to become dryness of the tissue. When the tissue is not getting proper blood supply, then the cardiac function is going to decrease and the cardiac function is going to stop. Then that will be called as cardiac arrest, nothing but heart attack. So that is the meaning of myocardium and endocardium. And you can see here the pericardium. The pericardium, we have different kinds of the separation of the chambers here. There is a visceral pericardium, there is a parietal pericardium. So visceral pericardium is nothing but, so where the myocardium, so inside the things you can see here, that is called as visceral layer of the pericardium, and outer is called as parietal pericardium. Inside there is one cavity is there, that is called as pericardial cavity. Here you can see in the parietal pericardium there is some fluid is going to secretion. So from the visceral layer there is one fluid is going to secrete. That fluid is called as serous fluid. There is a fluid is present in between these two layers in the cavity of the pericardium. There is one fluid is there, that is called as serous fluid. Let me tell what is the importance of here serous fluid. You know, every person is used to sleep on pillow. If we are not using pillow, we feel we are sleeping on hard surface. We get some injury for the head. So here the best one more example, everyone is wearing helmet. So helmet or pillows, these called prevention of cushion, prevention of injuries. The same thing here within the heart, the fluid is act like a prevention. So this is the exact location. When some object is coming directly, then the fluid is going to preventing of the injury of the heart. It is act like a cushion. It is act like a some preventive factor. So that is the main purpose of presence of these cavities having fluid. This is act like a prevention of some kind of injuries from the external factor. So this is exact meaning of here the fluid, and these are the layers of the heart. Yes, you can see here. So the anterior view. So anterior view in the sense. So if you see the heart in front, the things will be here like this. And if it is see the posterior, as I said, anterior is nothing but in front. The posterior is nothing but behind. So this is the views of the heart. You can see. Yeah. So next, very important, what are the chambers of the heart? And this is also one of the this is also one of the multiple choice question for your competitive exam. They will ask how many chambers of heart. So there is the answer is 4 chambers. My dear students, this is one of the important question. So that is how many chambers of heart. So there is the 4 chambers. So what are those? There is a right side, complete right side is called as right side of the heart, and complete left side is called as left side of the heart. So here there is a 4 chambers are there. The first chamber. So before going to tell about the first chamber, the upper 2 chambers is called as atrium, and lower 2 chambers is called as ventricle. Where you can see the separately, this is called as right atrium, this is called as right ventricle. This is the right side is completed. Where you can see the left side, left atrium, left ventricle. So these are the 4 chambers of the heart. So this is very important bit for your future competitive exam. And next you can see the interior of the heart. So as of till now, we have seen the external features of the heart, the association organs of the heart, and chambers of the heart, and layers of the heart we have seen. Now it is time to see what exactly things is going to happen interior of the heart. So this is the actual thing of the interior. There is a right atrium, left atrium, and walls also is there. We will discuss. Yeah. So walls of the heart. My dear students, this is also very important question for your competitive exam. How many walls are there? There are 4 walls of the heart. So before going to tell what is the meaning of the heart, so I want to tell what is the function of the this kind of wall. So wall is nothing but, so it is going to prevention of the backflow. So it is a how the buildup of the heart. So it is going to be in the heart. So when the amount of the blood is coming from upper chamber to lower chamber, it is going to close. When it is going to push down, then it is going to open. When it is going to pull, then it is going to close. So this is actual, every time it is going to give in the movement. That is the main purpose of the wall. You know, nowadays because of our life science and because of our the things stress, diabetes, hypertension, the walls is going to damage. When the walls is going to damage, then the person will go for surgery. The peoples will tell shunt surgery or something, shunt something. So this kind of the shunt will be happen when this kind of the walls is going to damage because of the blood flow, because of hypertension, because of the sugar. So this kind of the disease condition is going to associated this kind of the problem. So that is the thing. So there is a 4 kinds of the walls are there. The first one is tricuspid wall. The second one is bicuspid wall, also called as mitral wall. The next one is aortic wall, and next one is a pulmonary wall. So you can see this is actual gross section. Yeah, you can see here. This is called as tricuspid wall. This is called as bicuspid wall, also called as mitral wall, and this is called as pulmonary wall, and this is called as aortic wall. As I said, what is the main function of here walls? You see here, from right atrium to the blood flow is going to here. Once the blood is going to fill from here to here, it has to close. Still it is going to open, there is some blood function is going to damage. The same thing. So when the blood flow is going to next chamber, the walls must be closed position. When the blood flow is going to happen, the walls must be open position. So this is automatical process must be done by the walls. If the walls are correct, then the function will be good. So that is the main function of the walls, and that are the 4 walls we can able to see for the heart. This is the actual gross section where we can see. And I want to tell what is the blood circulation is going to happen exactly in the human body. So this is the way how the blood circulation is going to happen. You can see wherever the red mark is there, that is called as oxygenated blood. Where the blue mark is there, that is called as deoxygenated blood. In the sense, poor oxygenation blood. Why it is the blue is indicate the deoxygenated blood? Let me tell. You know, cyanosis. Cyanosis is a one significant of the disease condition in the medical profession where our blood is not carrying the proper oxygen. I can say. So because of here, the lack of oxygen percentage in the body can convert into the blue color. I can say, do you find any dead body anytime? So if you see the dead body, that is converting little bit somewhat bluish color, and later pale color, later yellow, whatever different kinds of discoloration we can see. So this is indicates that if the blood is having proper oxygen, we look pale pink or somewhat red. But in the case of lack of oxygen in the blood, it is going to converting little, there is a blue color. So that is the indication. So you can see here, from here you can start. So this is called as superior vena cava. So from the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, deoxygenated blood is going to carry, and this both things is connected into the atrium. is it? So right atrium. So here the blood will circulate from here to right ventricle, and once it is going to complete, and it is going for through the pulmonary artery to the lungs. Okay, so once it is going to reach the lungs, so the lungs only takes a place of purification of the blood. For the next session, I will tell what is the main purification is going to happen in the lungs. So once the within the lungs there is the purification is going to happen, and purified blood, nothing but oxygenated blood, will be come through the pulmonary veins. So once the purification is completed, so this is a two ways pulmonary veins. So this is a left pulmonary veins, this is a right pulmonary veins. This two is connected here. Okay, left atrium is receiving here oxygenated blood. It indication of the red color. So here it is oxygenated blood is going to here, and it is going to the blood through the aorta and all the body parts. So this is exact the circulation where you can see in the diagrammatic presentation. Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava is receiving the blood, and it is going to push down the right atrium. There is a right atrium to right ventricle, in between one valve is there, that is called as tricuspid valve, and then it is going for pulmonary valve for the purification. So once it is going to purification done in the lungs, then it is going for left atrium. Within the lungs there is a purification is going to happen, and it is going to deliver the blood to the left atrium. So it indicates the red color. So red color is nothing but is already purified within the lungs. So once the purified blood is coming to the left atrium, it is going to the left ventricle. Once it is going to death, then it is going to receive by aorta, and aorta is the part. Aorta is a blood vessel, great blood vessel. It is going to give the all the rest of the body parts blood circulation. So this is the way the blood circulation is going to happen every second. It must be happen. You know, if 5 seconds or 5 minutes the blood circulation is going to stop, definitely the brain is not getting proper blood supply. Once the brain tissue is not getting the proper blood supply, within soon the person will go for unconscious, coma, death. So this is the very important, the heart and circulation and blood supply and everything under. So this is the how the process will be for the circulation of the blood. So my dear student, so today the sessions closed. So the first session I have discussed external feature of the heart, layers of the heart, chambers of the heart, walls of the heart. Whereas the second session we have seen the circulation of the heart, how the heart is going to pump the blood, how the walls is going to work out for during the circulation of the blood. So from where the blood is going to from where. So this kind of the things we have discussed today's session, my dear students. So please follow our page, please follow our YouTube channel. By that you can get the bulk of knowledge. Every day we are uploading different kinds of the topics in the anatomy or physiology or microbiology. A lot of the things are there. Everything is useful for your competitive exam. Everything is useful for your supplementary exam. Everything is useful for your regular exams also. As we know that compared to physical class, nowadays every student is attracting for the online class. So have a look on our YouTube channel and get the knowledge and get the successful life. So until that, so thank you so much. Subscribe our channel, share. Until that, stay tuned. Thank you so much. All the best for your future. I will be back with some other good new topics. Thank you so much, my dear students.